The family, La Familia, had many, to continue with the story, many indeed special characters, and I came to think that it was a mistake to distance from them, especially not selfish now. But positive psychology studies have shown that the happiest people have in common not money or some other myth we might think of, residents in a Caribbean island, where, by the way, you get used to the hedonic adaptation is at its most relevant. Sometimes we say, well, I would be happy if I potentially were to live without those crazy buggers, especially this Balzac shouting all the time. With these, I have minorities over the fence who keep banging, shouting, fucking each other. I mean, in words insulting and you motherfucker. And when they don't do that, the children, they have 30 for a room or something, uh, shout, and then there's the holes in the walls. And anyway, and when that stops, is Manele. There's always a merry-go-round. If I were not living here, I would be perfectly fine. If I only could live on a Caribbean or the Pacific island, uh, no. Once you're there, Ed Dina speaks about that. What happens is you get used to the palms, the weather, the sea, the ocean. I'm sorry, and whatever else is wonderful. And then you see that the electricity bill is huge because they import everything there. I mean, if we're speaking of smaller islands as in those dreams, Termina, not Australia is already a continent, but not Bali, let's say. There they probably have many things from their ground. Uh, Furthermore, the electricity stops quite often, there's shortages, and so you stop seeing all day long the good things and you begin seeing the bad side, the negative things. That's, of course, if you're in that category with genes inherited, which make you look more on the dark side. 50% of our happiness level is due to genes, is inherited. 10% is, it depends on where you live. If you're in Somalia, that's well, that's not good for you. And we can work on the 40%, it seems. So family, the happiest people don't have that. I was saying, in common, money. They have strong ties with family and friends. And considering that, the fact that those connections have stopped, to top it all, the spouse who's not home, so I don't have to whisper this, is keen on seeing me out. Um, I'm not inclined to go that way, but if you have a place on a Caribbean island, lion or island, let me know. I'm coming. So the family had, apart from the uncle I mentioned yesterday, and I'm thankful for. There was also Sandu. That's more complex. There would be a need for a few episodes there. Veronica, or Veronica as we say here, a wonderful aunt. I spent many weeks. That's some months, I think, in time over a period of years there. Merishan, I think it was called. Again, some 30 terminal kilometers from here. I remember they had a small pond like this, but only 10 times bigger. I mean, if this has 3 square meters, that one had 30, let's say. And I was going in the backyard, and I was going there to fish. I don't remember ever catching anything, even if they were trapped. It was rather small for, I mean, not really a lake. hole in the background, in the back garden or something. And they had a, for some reason that's stuck in my mind. I don't remember names of important women. The one in Matefisica 3, yeah, Sanka. But the other one in Mishu, Marina, no idea. But I remember the name of that. Cesar was the name of the dog. They had a dog. I think all day long he was on a chain, and maybe at night they would let him roam around in case a thief, a burglar would try to get in, so that Cesar would have a chance to snap him. But I'm not sure. Pigs, and then some interesting conversations, some interesting guests, and trips to the railway station where the slow train would stop, so that we get there and then go back to Bucharest. Even if once in a while the route was not through, I mean, straight onto this village, it was a village, but through a small town. It's not big, really, Pitești. So I will have to return to this tomorrow, inshallah.